always find myself asking the question, how did we get here? All right, well, I'm being asked the question, how did we get here? Budget deliberations and budget negotiations are not just necessary, they are cleansing. It cleanses your thoughts. It forces you to be open-minded. It forces you to find ways to not be selfish. It forces you to see things through the point of view of others. You may have particular intent. You may have things shaded a particular way. And then the viewpoints of the legislative branch of the Imperial Council comes into focus. And now we go through the back and forth of, convince me, why does this make sense? Why did you ask for this? You asked for 20 of these units. Why 20 of these? Why did you choose this particular unit when this unit is equally effective? So when I explain, this unit for the last 2 Earth years had this amount of excellent reviews. And then all of a sudden, it got this amount of reviews that were excellent. Well, why is that? Did the quality drop in the manufacturing process? Because the supply chain issues was the reliability of being able to get the product in a timely manner for us to deploy it? Did that become an issue or a factor? These are things that come out during deliberations. These are things that get argued and counter-argued sometimes in negotiations. Why did you choose this particular item over this particular item? Because the warranty for this one is a better warranty. Or other things in combination that have to be looked at, contemplated, discerned upon, put on a scale and weigh it. When we do things like this, it's healthy. That makes it excellent for the entire population of the Amexem-Moor-Empire all across the planet. Some of the Amexem-Empire nationals are barely above sea level. Some of the Amexem-Empire nationals are over 6,000 feet above sea level. Still get my head around that one. Some of the Amexem-Empire nationals domicile in areas that are much hotter and drier. And some of us, we get snow. I don't like snow. Well, I don't mind snow. I just don't like to shovel it. That's another story for another time. The cold hard reality is going through a budget process requires open-mindedness. It requires being realistic in thinking. Certain things, in terms of technologies, are not fully vetted. So there are things that you see precursors for in the fiscal budget proposal and fiscal budget laws that you say, well, what's that there for? I don't see the connection. That's because certain things haven't caught up yet. So we're getting particular precursors in place so that in the event that things do go in a particular manner, we already have the precursors in place. The thing is, those precursors have double duty because some of those precursors are standalone and don't need for particular things that are not vetted to be vetted sufficient for us to make use of it in conjunction with those particular items. In other words, they're good as they are. If particular technologies come into play, they'll be even better. So for us, it's a no-lose circumstance or situation. So you'll see these things in the fiscal budget proposal, and sometimes they get voted into law, sometimes they get scrapped. Sometimes we will say, well, we'll do this in the test phase. Instead of getting, say, 40 of those units, we'll start with 10 of those units and see how it plays. And things like that are part of the discussions, part of the deliberations, or part of the negotiations. And sometimes there are very sharp disagreements, and that can cause delays in us getting to a vote. It's happened. It happens. This is the first time we've ever gone this far into the Earth year without a fiscal budget proposal vote. So we were under pressure to get it done because we knew that the closer we get to the new Earth year, we are required to have fiscal budget law to go into effect at sunrise on the first day of our new Earth year. That's what it is. So the Imperial Council knew full well that I would be forced to convene us or convoke us daily if I have to, until we get that budget law sorted out and official. And fortunately for us, in the service of all of you, we did get that right. We had the vote. It was in the affirmative. And now here we are. And this is how we got here.